Steve Gudeno, KOR Sports. We're here with Eric Priest, fighting this weekend on the undercard of Cepeda versus Prograis. Man, let's talk about that main event, man. It's a great main event. How do you think it goes down?
I'm a betting man. I got Regis, man. Maybe I'm a fan, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I think I got Regis, yeah.
How do you think you gets it done?
Yeah, that's a hard one because like they both got chins, they both got power. I think distance. To be honest with you, I think distance or like a late knockout.
You're fighting also on the undercard, man. Do you know who you're fighting?
Yeah, a guy from Argentina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen tape of him? And how does that work at kind of this level of your career? Like, do you see a lot of tape kind of prior to these guys? Because some of these guys, I'm sure it's kind of hard to find film on them, right?
I mean, earlier it's really hard to find tape on some of the guys, but like now I'm fighting guys with like a lot more fights. This guy has like over 30-something fights, so you can definitely find some stuff on him. Yeah, I mean, watch some tape on him. I can beat him, So that's it.
Where are you training? What gym are you?
I train at Churchill, actually.
Oh, you train?
Yeah, I train here. Yeah.
A lot of stars come in here, man. You sparring with any of these guys?
I spar with everybody, and then I also go to Wildcard and I do a lot of sparring with those guys over there. Like super high class sparring over there, obviously with Freddie and those guys. So
talk about that experience you're gaining and kind of what it does for you confidence-wise in the ring.
I mean, when you're sparring with guys that are like at the top level, you learn a ton. It's just different. In the rounds you go, the experience, the IQ, some of these guys that are fighting, you learn to like take pieces of them and like kind of apply them to yourself. It's all hard sparring too. So nobody learns by just beating people up all the time.
Right,
so it's good matchups and it's good rounds, quality rounds. Yeah.
How would you say you describe your style?
I'd say boxer puncher, athletic, slick. But if you hurt somebody, get them out of there. If not, I can box the entire round. So figure it out. Yeah, adapt really.
How did you get into boxing?
I got into combat sports in general when I was about 9 years old or so, and then from that point, at like 13 or 14, I just like really found like, hey, boxing's my like cup of tea, and so I decided to stick with that, and ended up winning the Golden Gloves and competing in like the U.S. Qualifiers and all that kind of stuff, and then went pro eventually.
Did you ever try for the Olympics?
Yeah, I was that for a while. That was a goal, but then some setbacks and stuff happened, and decided, hey, pro's the way to go. So
any fights with any names that we would know, maybe in the amateurs or maybe
I was in practice
sparring or something
like Raheem Gonzalez, some of the guys, like he was Olympic alternate, some of those guys, and I was in the brackets with like Nikita, Bobby, Emma Williams, all those guys.
Oh, okay, all those guys who we're hearing about now.
Yeah,
that's awesome, man. I know you have a big following on is it YouTube or Instagram?
It's Instagram.
Oh, okay. How did that come about? Like, how did you start building that?
I don't really know. I don't know. I post like boxing content.
Oh, okay.
And then like at the same time, like I'm sponsored by Adidas, so I work with them.
How'd that happen?
They scooped me up during I was fighting on a Ring City card in 2020 during COVID.
Oh yeah.
And after that,
you went to Puerto Rico. Was that one of the Puerto Rico shows?
No, it was actually the one outside of Wildcard.
Oh, okay.
Outdoor. Yeah. So that was kind of a cool little thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, so something I noticed through that, and then from that point, I don't know. I really don't know. It's social media. They stay active on it, and I guess.
Yeah, you'll take it.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Man, just talking about that side of boxing, right? Like Jake Paul looked pretty good against Anderson Silva, dropped him in the last round.
Yeah.
It's looking like Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz next. I mean, who knows, right? It's all kind of wide open. But just what's your take on Jake Paul in boxing and the effect he's having for guys like yourself who have done boxing earlier but kind of got a social media following and now can kind of blend into it?
Yeah, I mean, if I was Jake Paul, I'd be doing the exact same thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to hate on Jake Paul for what he's doing, but the guy's a businessman, smart. I think he's a smart dude. He's taking advantage of a lot of his platform, and I guess he just chose boxing. I don't really know if boxing purists will ever like fully accept him into it, but just as like if he jumped into the NFL, I don't think true NFL fans would really accept him into that. But at the end of the day, he's doing his thing, and I really don't think he cares about a lot of that. I think he thrives off of people wanting him to lose and playing the villain. So it's working out in his favor, But as far as me, like the social media and stuff, I'm a boxer before I do social media or anything, Like before even I was on Instagram, I was boxing too. So I mean, I'm just like, I just kind of post my trainings, whatever it is, and at the end of the day, it's a fight, and I got to go out there and perform. I can't fake this, and you can fake a lot of things. You can't fake boxing.
You can't fake boxing. That's 100% true, man. just a couple fights I want to get your take on, man. Tank versus Ryan. We finally got a big fight, finally, right? How stylistically do you think that plays out in the ring?
I think Tank in later rounds will finish it. Honestly, Ryan's good. Ryan's a good fighter. You know, anybody that wants to argue that he's just an Instagram boxer, yeah, I think he's proven that wrong. But Tank is just, you know, his ability to fight on the outside, fight on the inside in the pocket, his movement, his head movement, his power. He will just break a guy down. You know, and he's fought taller guys before, like Pedraza and, you know, Barrios. You know, guys that much bigger than him in size, even Ryan. And it's just like, when he fights Garcia, I think they both hit hard, but I think I could see Tank finishing that fight.
David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant. It's another big one. Hopefully we get. It sounds like that one's done deal as well. Break that one down for me.
Caleb's a great fighter. You know, he proved in his last fight. You know, he's a beast. He can hit hard. He's a puncher, but you know, Benavidez, his size, his ability to like walk you down and be bigger than you. You know, like taller, lankier. His the way he puts combinations together like unseen. You know, it's like hit you like 12 times in a row. You know, and I'm just like, I don't really see too many people beating him. So I would say Benavidez takes that one home. You know.
What just popped to my mind right now. Chase Demoor has been getting a lot of slack on Instagram. I feel like for that couple. What's your take on that whole thing?
Man, I hate to be a hater, man, but like, don't box, bro. You know, I think he's an athletic guy. He's got a lot of stuff going for him. You know, I don't want to hate, but like the boxing, you know, you got it or you don't. And I don't think he's got it. You know, and I know a while back he was like, I'm buddies with Taylor Holder, one of my best friends, and he had some beef or something. They were gonna like get in a fight or something. And I was like, I sent that clip of him boxing to Taylor, and I was like, yo, Taylor, like, you gotta get the business on this dude if you want to.
So you might want to get that check.
Yeah,
right?
that'd be a good fight.
you might get that check.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Taylor could take that one home easy. Yeah.
That's awesome. Eric, thank you for your time, brother. Tell the fans where they can follow you.
You can find me on Eric Priest on Instagram, Eric Priest on Twitter. Yeah.
There it is. Eric, thank you so much for your time, man. We'll see you get to work on Saturday.
Yes, sir.